do it. Alright, I don't believe anymore. This is pretty bad. Do I take a Death Lord and then... Oh god. It's gotta be Midnight Drake. Midnight Drake is so bad. Death Lord is game losing though. Especially when there's no way to buff or heal it. I'll take a Midnight Drake. It's a dragon. We'll be a dragon shaman. Flame Tongue. Good, we have a Stormforge Axe and we have a Flame Tongue. Epically tossed! Happy holidays, man. Epically tossed says, I hate you guys, don't make me edit again. No, I'm trying to make you edit. That's the whole point. I am trying to make you edit. Morgan Muffles, thanks for the cheers, man. Santa Hat Charity. We need to make you edit more stuff, Tossed. We need to give you work for the holidays. Tossed is our 12-1 editor. So, we work in whenever we can get runs that go 12. I'm getting at least one 12-1 run tonight, because I'm going to do like 5 runs. Maybe even 6. Although, the very last one is going to be a co-op with Shady on his stream, so... I may not be streaming that, so if that goes 12, it may not become a video. Oh god. Alright, spawn him the Zoth. It's spawn him the Zoth time. I'm not taking a Core Hound. Calling the finishers. Triggers with spawn him the Zoth, right? Pretty good. Sea Giant triggers with calling the finishers with the Flame Tongue Totem. This is our deck now. This is our deck now. We know what we're doing. We got some cards that will allow us to do this. Youthful Brewmaster? There's nothing I would really ever want to brew back. And we're going to have the board, so Brewmaster's pretty bad, actually. But it is a 2-drop. I don't know, what do you guys want to brew back stuff for? Like, maybe to save the Flame Tongue when things go bad? I guess that could kind of work. I'm going to take a Tournament Attendee, actually. Because it goes with the Flame Tongue and it goes with, like, things being buffed. Ooh, Lightning Storm or Jade Claws. I think I gotta go with the Jade Claws on this one. Fits in more with what our deck is trying to do. He's not gonna have a large deck, because we're gonna have a large board and we're gonna keep trading into him. Like, I mean, he's not gonna have a large board. People are all voting for Lightning Storm, but no, he's not gonna have a large board. Jade Claws is what's gonna happen. Good, second Flame Tongue. Cementing our archetype. Evolve, very good. That's what I want to see. Another Hex, yes. I need more 2s, but I'm not giving up a Hex. Jade Chieftain or Mistress of Mixtures. Oh! I have one Jade, so it seems like Jade Chieftain would be okay. But I really, like, in this kind of deck, I can't give up Mistress of Mixtures for it. I just can't. What are our... We have Jade Claws and Stormforge Axe that overloads. Those are only 2 overload cards. That's fine for now, though. We'll get more overload cards, and we need 1-drops. That's how this deck works, so... Frost Shock is pretty good for this deck, too, though. Like, if you have something you can't deal with, you freeze it, you play stuff, and they all get buffed by the Flame Tongue. It's not the Streetwise Investigator. It's Frost Shock or Tunnel Trog. I'll take a Tunnel Trog. I see potential with Tunnel Trog, more so than the other ones. Another Mistress of Mixtures, sure, why not? People are looking at Ancestral Knowledge. You can't Ancestral Knowledge to follow up a Tunnel Trog. That's when you lose the game. Because you've just spent like 5 mana to get a 3/3. Why is everyone voting for Ancestral Knowledge? That's not a good card. It's 4 mana for 2 cards. Is it Zubat? We have 1 Murloc. Nope, we have 2 Murlocs. Okay, we actually have Murlocs. We have no Beast, though. Well, let's just take the Toxic Subarus. Lolazo HS, is that Grinning Goat? Is it correct to play around Potion of Madness most of the time? Only if it doesn't affect your tempo. Unless you're like so ahead on the board. Felborn says, pretty sure they're just trolling you. Hopefully. Okay, now we could take a Jade Chieftain. Mostly because the other cards really, really suck. Yes, they do. Alright. We only have 1 2-drop. This deck needs 2-drops. We have a lot of 1-drops. Do we want our 3rd Hex? I think we may actually we'd rather have a Whirling Zap-O-Matic than our 3rd Hex. So, on one hand, we do need Hexes because we have no way to get rid of really big stuff. But on the other hand, we really need 2-drops. And we're getting to the point where we're just not going to have enough 2-drops. Alright, Whirling Zap. We also don't have 3-drops, so it could be a Lights Champion. Bomb Squad leaves a small body, though. You know what? I'm going to go with Bomb Squad. It leaves a small body. That's very important. Demolisher is okay, but we actually have Murlocs. We have 2 Murloc cards, and we're trying to get like more stuff. So I think Everything is Awesome is actually the play here. Kooky Chemist or Daring Reporter. We don't really have 4s. We could go with either. Daring Reporter doesn't fit in with this deck as well. I'm going to go with a Kooky Chemist, actually. Easy Direwolf. Hosen Healer's pretty good when you add a Flame Tongue to it. I don't have much else to heal up, though. Maybe it's a Clockwork Knight? We have only 1 mech. Hosen Healer solves our 4 problem. New King Brandon says, is Merps with Natasha today? Yep. He and Natasha are somewhere. I don't know where, though. I think they're in New Jersey right now. It's a bit rough. I think Hosen Healer is right, but Clockwork Knight is also good. Like, I also don't want to make a deck that I need a Flame Tongue to do stuff. Although now with the Direwolf backup, it's not, like, as bad. Yeah, let's take the Hosen Healer. Oh, good. Fireguard Destroyer. That's just a good card. I'll take it over the Taunt. Oh, this is actually a deck I wouldn't mind Frost Bloodlust in, but I still think it's got to be Fireguard Destroyer. It's just too good of a card. And it's basically a 5-drop, right? We kind of need 5-drops. And it's also Overload for the Tunnel Trog. So Unbound Elemental is a 3. We need a 3. We don't need this Worgen Infiltrator. It also deals with the Overloads. How many Overloads do we have at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we don't actually have that many Overloads. It's still a card, though. We need to be able to play cards on 3. Annoyotron is a card you can play on turn 2 and synergizes really well with all of our, you know, buffing things. So I think it's definitely Annoyotron. On 2s, we have only 2 2-drops, so it's also a 2-drop. Oh, God. Isn't Worgen a good synergy for Flame Tongue? Yeah, it is, but we have like 3 1-drops already. I'd rather curve up a little bit more. So you guys can see the problem here, right? Like, Flame Wreath Faceless is an insanely good card, but we really need a 2, and Annoyotron is so good for our deck. I think it's got to be Annoyotron. Like, this seems really weird, but I think Annoyotron is the right pick here over Flame Wreath Faceless. Flame Wreath Faceless does Overload, though. Like, we're going to have to Hero Power on turn 2, and we don't want to do that. Oh god, I think it's Annoyotron. I really think it's Annoyotron, guys. Uno Weki says, at Grinning Goes, do Asians have Christmas? I feel like Asians have more Christmas in Asia than Asians here have Christmas. I don't know. Well, you don't have enough 2-drops, you have enough cards to play on 2? Yeah, kind of, but like you just get 1 more draw with these Overload cards. Like you play it on turn 2 and then you don't have a turn 3 because you don't have 3 mana. You have 2 mana on turn 3, so you do get 1 more draw at it. But then you're gonna have to Hero Power. Although, like really, a Stormforge Axe or a Jade Claws will be fine as both a turn 2 and a turn 3 play. You guys are gonna kill me for this one. Okay, you know what? We have enough 1-drops. We can make it work. We have enough 1-drops. We'll take a Devolve. We only have 2 Murlocs. We don't need the Murloc synergy. Devolve is going to be better. Okay. Alright. We did it. We took the card you guys wanted. I thought it was really close. I started the vote, by the way. Like, that was not an easy choice. But hey, we're a Murloc, and we have 2 Murloc cards, and then we have Everything is Awesome. We have 3 true 2-drops. We have 2 weapons that can be played on 2. And we have a Direwolf. But we have 4 1-drops. And they're good 1-drops.
Let the games begin.
This is pretty good. Not gonna be greedier than this. I don't really have 2s. Paleslane says, ADWCTA, what if you devolve a Tiny Fin or Wisp? I don't think they can devolve. I think they just get replaced with another Tiny Fin or Wisp or like target dummy.
Best seats ever. My popcorn.
What's he got? Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, come on. Top deck Fireball? That's not a thing. Well, at least it shouldn't be a thing. He's so ahead of me on the cards thing.
I serve the Fire Lord.
We're not winning this game.
The Fire Lord.
We are not winning this game. Okay, he's gonna start hitting face. Thank you. Just waiting for this thing. I need the axe.
Side effects? No.
I'll restore health. Oh good, he's trading. Hero power, flip it? This will make it a 4/4. Just play this normally.
Powering up. Portals online.
Okay. Alright, so this can become a 5 if I play, which means I can't. Spawn of N'Zoth makes it a 5. So Spawn of N'Zoth is fine to play. Or I could just play everything. This, Kooky Chemist, Evolve. That's pretty good actually. Cool. Less cool. Nine. Okay, that works. Time to go face with no regard for my board. This is what this deck has come to. We have 12 health. We have a couple taunts. We need to start hitting face. Okay.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Ooh, I can restore something to full health. Well, I gotta kill it. If I kill it, restore to full health, he goes face. I still have no way to kill that thing. If I just make the trade, I restore the 1/7 to full health. I go face. Maybe that's the way to do it. I'm healing for a reason. If he wants to clear the 2/6, he can't really clear the 2/6. So if he goes face, that's fine. Oh my god, that is not fine. I need my hexes, like ASAP. Well, that's something. I don't want another 1/1. Good.
Warriors, come out to play.
I'm safe for now if he has no removal. He's gonna have a removal. Okay, I have an Annoyotron at least. Nope, he has a removal. That's game. Oh, he didn't even need to draw cards. He just had that card. Alright, what do you guys vote? This deck is okay. I'd say it should get 7 wins. People voted 6, 7, 8. It's about right. So, we got behind kind of early. Even though we had a 1-drop. He still flipped the board on us. It was that Fireball, that's what did it. The top deck Fireball won him the entire game. Our Evolve was pretty good. We need 2s. Someone had to play him at 0-0? Yeah. Okay. We got 2 turns to get another 2-drop. Like a real 2-drop. And then we have good follow-ups. We could Fireguard Destroyer and then Hose and Healer the Fireguard Destroyer. Come on, 2-drop, 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 2-drop. That's not a 2-drop. On the bright side, that's the best totem we could have gotten. Oh yeah, we could take care of that. Of course, roll low. Always roll low. Why roll high when you can roll low? Alright, that's fine. Midnight Drake is as good of a counter to this as any. Actually, Flame Wreath Faceless is a good counter to this. I can Midnight Drake next turn, or I can Hose and Heal this guy. He actually can't kill it without dealing an extra damage.
Hey goons! Over here!
Every turn is turn 4. Oh, that hurts. Okay. He also has no idea how to play this game. Great.
What you want?
I mean, after the last guy we faced, I don't even feel bad for this guy, right? Just like someone had to face the other guy, someone has to face this guy. And lucky for us, he gets to beat us today. And I say this, but it's not like we've won the game yet or anything. Like, things can happen, man.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Oh, I had lethal. Whoops.
I have an axe to
I shouldn't make fun of people when I do worse moves.
What? They fell off the truck. I'm out of here.
Okay, do I have lethal here? No, I do not. But okay, if we got lethal, we couldn't have done this. So really, not getting lethal was definitely the better play, I think.
This might sting.
Oh, it was 2 off lethal? Okay, so I didn't miss lethal after all.
The whiz-banger Mark 7.
See, everyone's happy. We have all these ninja murlocs. Alright, 1-1. I don't know if we missed lethal that turn or not, but I'm happy we did if we did. If he had used sleep with the fishes, that would have been ironic. Because we're fish.
Versus Gul'dan.
And apparently sleeping with us kills us.
Why do you mourn?
Let's go. Hero power. Aww. Devolve would actually work. Unless it transforms both of them into... That thing would be a wisp, most likely. It's just the other plays are so bad. I think it's devolve time. No. Not exactly. But whatever. Same result, right? Get some face damage on him. Same result as Mistress of Mixtures. Gave a chance for one of the ones to be, whatever you call it. The target dummy.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Hey, I did not kill the tiny fin, guys. Don't look at me. That evil man, Rikuto, killed the tiny fin. Without even thinking about it. It was like instant.
From the void I come.
I play a Flame Wreath Faceless, he kills it, it's a 2. I can knock it back the next turn no matter what. I'm at 3. Okay.
This might sting.
Okay. Because if he kills the 2-2, as long as he doesn't kill the O2, I can Flame Tongue the O2 to get it back. And then Mistress of Mixtures to set up. If I want to kill that at all. There's a chance that he just kills the 7-7.
Blow something up?
Alright. I guess that's okay. Oh, this Hex is so clutch. Kill the 3-2, Hex the 3-1. I think that's the play. It's not face Hex. He's gonna kill the O2 if I go face.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Seven.
What doesn't broke you?
Now I'll go face. This puts him down very low. Kill the 3-1 there and Hex what comes out. Well, then he can kill my Flame Wreath Faceless. I don't want to do that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get nothing by this. Okay.
Side effects?
Alright. I think I'm showing all my cards right now. Which is to say, if he has an Abyssal Enforcer, or a Hellfire, or anything, I'm screwed. Okay, 3-cost cards are fine. Demon Fire kind of sucks, but... Okay, that's good. This all means he has nothing, and then I can everything is whatever and be fine. Clear one more thing. He clears the heal intelligently. Everything is awesome. I can kill that, and I have 4. I have a bunch of stuff. 2. I think I have to everything is awesome. I can bring him down to 8. Or I can hold the board.
Your soul shall suffer.
I'll hold the board. Bringing him down to 8 doesn't really do anything for me. He has no board clears. Like, I know that. So I play the board. I get a full turn next turn of tempo. Alright, because I have an Unbound Elemental. I'll play whatever comes out. I'll totem if I need to.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
From the void, I come.
Okay, if I get 2 damage, I win. I don't win. Hit, it brings big stuff out. This just gives +1/+1 to everything. It doesn't actually do it. Okay. Continue to play this board thing. I don't want him to get his tempo out. I don't need to buff the whole board. Because the problem with buffing the whole board is he has like a giant demon out. And I just lose 4 damage to his face. And everything else is buffed, but so what?
So many
Yeah.
possibilities.
Like, he gets the same ability to kill one of my things regardless of whether I kill this or not. And that just puts more pressure on his face. Which is good. I don't really have reach, but, like, I have a lot of stuff on this board. Oh, good. That's not a taunt. He still doesn't have a big clear. I don't know why he's not tapping for a big clear. That's like his only out. 8 plus 4. Okay, I'm 1 off lethal. Fine. Oh. Okay. 2-1. Alright, let's update the title. We're Murloc Shaman. You gotta work the word Murloc into or Murgle into the title. Loza says, "Hey, Grinning, what are your thoughts on Bomb Squad thus far?" It's kind of what I thought it was. Like, it's a step down from Bomb Lobber and Argent Commander, but good. The Cleaver says, the title for the stream should be Playing Arena while waiting for Santa with ADWCTA. Ah, Santa's not gonna visit me. Been waiting for 30 years and he hasn't. I caught my mom stuffing my my stocking when I was like, I don't know, like 9 or something, and that was like the end of Christmas for me. Like, I didn't want it to be the end of Christmas, but she just stopped giving me gifts after that. She's like, you know Santa Claus isn't real, so it's just me buying you gifts. So we're just not gonna do that whole thing anymore. And it taught me a very important lesson. There is a cost to the truth. There's a very real monetary cost to knowing the truth. It was an important life lesson that got me to where I am today. That's right, Jonathan. Santa isn't real. Or maybe Santa really hated me, and my mom thought it would make me feel better if she made me believe that Santa wasn't real for anybody. I still don't know, right? Like, you can never know whether Santa really is real or not. That's just, like, not something that anyone can know. Dr. Stein says, see, I told you guys Santa isn't real. Are we evolving? I don't think we're evolving. No. We can still get some value out of the spawn in the Zoth right now. I don't think we need to evolve. Oh no, it's not even evolve, it's devolve. Oh, I have both evolve and devolve. Dude, we could be called the evolution shaman.
The light protects me.
Oh man. I'd rather have a sea giant than a flame wreath faceless. Let's be real here. From a cage says, at Grinning Go, maybe your mom is Santa? See, that's what I thought. That's not what I thought. When I saw my when I saw my mom putting stuff in the stocking, I wasn't like, oh my god, maybe my mom is Santa. I was like, okay, Christmas is over for me forever. Forever ruined. Oh, it's actually gonna be good. This Flame Wreath Faceless is actually going to, like, get something. Go face? Yeah, we went face. What did my mom put in my stocking? Nothing, like, big. It's like a stocking stuffers, right? It's like some, like, Hot Wheels or, like, whatever. The Cleaver says, I think I found the point where ADWCTA became jaded. Dude, I was way jaded by the time I was 10 already. Just up until that point, no one told me that Santa Claus may not be real. And you never question it, right? Like, if someone's gonna keep giving you gifts, you don't question that. You don't look into it and be like, hey, is this really real? You just kind of accept it. But I had to wake up that night. Devolve time! No taunts. Every time we devolve, there's a tiny fin. It's pretty awesome. I guess there's a good chance for a tiny fin anyway, as long as they have a 1 mana card.
Morgul versus Jaina.
Titus Cicero says, that ADWCTA, confirm or deny you're actually a Jade Golem in real life? What is a Jade Golem? What does that even mean? I don't have 2s. Maybe I need an Unbound Elemental. Maybe I need a Fireguard Destroyer. Maybe I should just give up on the hope of having a 2. Because this is a pretty killer, like, 2-card follow-up, you know? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this. Wow, I've so given up hope. I'm not even trying to go for my 2s now. I'm just like keeping a 3 and a 4, and I'm like, alright, that'll be fine. This is getting really sad, guys. Frisbee Hobbit says, in all seriousness, ADWCTA, which Hearthstone card do you believe you most resemble? I think me and Merps decided I would be Cruel Taskmaster. I'm okay with that. I think that's appropriate. Mouse314 says, ADWCTA would be much happier living in a yurt eating sheep and playing Hearthstone on an iPad. I mean, let's be honest here, wouldn't everybody? It's a pretty sweet gig. Get hero power and tournament attendee. Let's let him have this card. No. Bad.
You call that?
Oh, come on. Force him to ping, hope he doesn't have a 2-drop. And if he he has a 2-drop, it'll force him to pay again with the tournament attendee. Alright, that's actually not that bad for a... Ooh! I can double taunt and make it impossible for him to get value. Yes. That is definitely the right way to do this. Triple taunt? Triple taunt.
Best seats ever!
Llama Rebel says, ADWCTA, if your mother was a Hearthstone card, would she be Deathwing? Should she crush your hopes and dreams like Deathwing does with your opponent? Oh, man. Frisbee Hobbit says, ADWCTA, does this mean you're the guy always asking people to come to work on Sunday? Well, I am working on Sunday. I do stream on Sundays. So he has the counter to our stuff, which means we're done. Like, that's just game. There is no more... I have only one hope left. Come on, call in the finishers.
Fresh from Kazakis.
No, not you, Devolve. Not you. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Damn the overload. I don't want to devolve that. I guess I have to every event has happened. I can't be more greedy at this point. Like, it's this or nothing. Cool. I am very okay duplicating that.
Job's done.
Alright. No flame strike. That's fine. Cool.
Warriors, come out to play.
Face. Come on. He has no flame strike, so this is actually a decent chance to pull it off. We're all out on the board. He can kill 1, 2, maybe 3, and we should still have it. We have Reach and Stormforge Axe. We have Reach and Flame Tongue. We have maybe Reach and Kooky Chemist. And taunts don't work because we have Devolve. No Flame Strike? Yeah, he hasn't had Flame Strike the whole entire time. Panhandler says, so ADWCTA, I seriously thought you were going to roll into another win with that Taunt Wall plus Flame Tongue combo. I think we can get a win without it. Like, how much removals does he have? I'm guessing he has one more. Oh my god, seriously?
This only works in a simple minded.
Freaking seriously? I don't need to devolve. These guys aren't that scary.
The Fire Lord calls.
I am gonna devolve. No, it's gonna be a 4 mana thing. Right now he can kill 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I'll keep the devolve. I don't want to like accidentally give him a taunt or anything. There we go. We got it. Everything is awesome. How about that? It's our second Everything is Awesome victory, where we actually would have definitely lost without it, and we ended up winning with it.
Morgul versus Kerash.
Victory or death!
Okay, Jade Claw's definitely coming out. If we Jade Claws, we're not going to be able to coin for 4 anyway, so the 4s are all going away. Alright, we need smaller cards, please. You are not small. Yeah, Buna, we wanted a short stream title, so I thought that was a pretty good attempt at a short stream title. I get Jade Claws, and then Whirling Zap. If I Whirling Zap, I can coin out a Fire Guard Destroyer or call in the finishers. But he's gonna kill my Whirling Zap. Or I could coin out a Jade Claws plus a Hero Power, but then I have nothing to follow that up with. But if I just Jade Claws, I can't hit him to the face. This game is hard. I'm saving the call and the finishers for the Everything is Awesome. That's too good of a combo.
Shall we put a kink in their plans?
The fire
Just gonna take the good trade. Hex it? No. I'm gonna roll low on this freaking minion again. Every time. Roll low every time. I know it says it has like even odds to be a 4-6 or like a 7-6, but I definitely get 4-6s like twice as often.
The Whiz Banger Mark 7.
Whoa. Holy crap, did you guys just see that? He has literally just 1 minion.
Side effects? No.
Like, what the hell is that? Oh wait, no, he's a warrior. He only buffs 1 minion. Oh man. I need to learn how to play this game. Perk System says, shut up, chat. Well, I wasn't gonna be fooled for too much longer. That was already a good, like, half minute of not figuring it out. So there's only so much of that was gonna happen. Attack, trade, hit, flip, nothing. That seems fine.
This might sting.
Delicious spider. Let the pain speak to me.
That's fine. I'll hex that if I need to. Okay, how is this guy 4-1? Like, I'm serious. How the hell is this guy 4-1? I don't even know what to play right now. I might actually devolve this. I think I will devolve it. It denies him a card. I have a hex, I don't really care about that guy. Like, his cards have been such crap so far. Why not flip the Warbot and hit him with the 1-1? I didn't want to. This way I have more stuff. Oh, it's a Gorehowl. Poor Gorehowl. This is why I kept this instead of playing it, by the way. Just for that Gorehowl.
Feast of Winterveil. Well played.
That's just, that happens, right? There's not much you can do about that. 5-1. Let's keep rolling with this. Okay, so the Jade stuff is working out okay, right? Like, every time we played a Jade Chieftain, he's done something. And obviously the Jade Claws are good. There's just not enough of it to, like, really build it up. If you can build up an average of, like, a 3-3 Jade Golem to end, like, as a last impactful thing that you do with Jade, it would be a much better mechanic than it is right now. There's just not enough Jade cards. And it's not like they're making more, so this is kind of it. Ooh, good. Very good. 3-2. Ah, damn it. Biofin Tide Hunter hunts it once, he does nothing. I send it back with a Stormforge Axe. Nah, it's fine. I'll just do it here. That was the other play would have been a weird use of mana. This is fine. I'll be on the board. Assuming he doesn't have anything to play that's a 1-drop that I can't clear with my axe. I'll be on the board. It'll be fine. And then I'll have a Whirling Zap. Super Agora says, ADWCTA, you bully, you took the opponent's only hope of winning. Yes, I did. Did he really just... Oh, it's Earthshock. Fine. Don't care that much. Oh. What? Oh. Alright. Let's force him to take it. I want to Biofin a Direwolf. I do. Take more damage to your face, dude.
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Fine by me. He's not gonna let me do it. GG. ADWCTA, how bad would Druid be if they made the Jade bonus higher? Okay, that's fair. Druid would get a lot worse if they made the Jade bonus higher. Druid can get worse. Druid is fine right now. Like, it's in the worst state it's ever been, but it's so fundamental that if you're, like, good at the fundamentals, you're still good at Druid. 1, 2, coin, Midnight Drake. Nah, I'll have better cards. I'll always have better cards.
Job's done.
It's a pretty big tell, but it's still pretty powerful. Like, I force him to have a 2 and a 3, right? And then I force him to ping on turn 4. Wait, what? He's not gonna ping the 0-3? Yeah. So he's not gonna ping again. He didn't have a 2-drop. So now he's screwed.
Your magic shall not.
Okay, fine. A little less screwed than I was giving him credit for, but still not doing so well. I'll trade. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Always 4. Always 4. This would make a huge difference if that was higher.
You're in trouble now.
Like, if that was a 6 or a 7? Huge difference. Huge. I have nothing to deal the damage that I need. Ping, he plays a 4, no. Has to be done.
For Blackwing!
Has to be done.
Job's done.
Calling the finishers is coming out next. As I trade this 2/2 in. Calling the finishers. Everything is awesome. Trade that 2/2 in. Okay, that's fine. Third game. Third game this combo wins us the game. Or just everything is awesome. Call mom again. Okay, what did my mom say about... Well, what was she trying to do? Her speech was mostly about, one, how I should not sleep with my cell phone next to my head, because the waves from the cell phone will give my brain a tumor. I should also stay away from electric sockets, because that will also give my brain a tumor. Now, I was really into things that give my brain tumors. I guess I'll keep both. They're all playable. What else? What else? Oh, I need to work out. Because otherwise I would never get a girlfriend. That's very important to her. Or no, not that I would never get a girlfriend, but a girlfriend would never stay. I don't know why there was a distinction there, but it was like really important to her that she thought that I could get a girlfriend anytime I wanted to, but that she would not stay and she would just dump me at some point. I haven't figured out why that was important. But no, my mom's hilarious. This is fine. If he coins out a 3-2, I could tournament attendee Mistress of Mixtures.
My mouth very explodes.
This is still fine, I guess. But often Tidehunter really does something similar, though. Preserves more flexibility. Yeah, okay. First she crushes her Christmas dreams, then she says you'll get a tumor, and if you get a girlfriend, she'll dump you. Yeah, that's about right. I don't devolve. I guess I could start hero powering. That's a thing.
Side effects? No.
I need some cards. These cards don't do things. I should do a weekly segment. Adwick does mom's life advice. Dude, my mom's hilarious. She's a professor of like a real US college, like a totally normal accredited college, and she has tenure and all that. But she doesn't really know how to speak English. So it's really interesting that you can get tenure in this country without really knowing the language. Alright, this is a pretty good hex turn. I'll buy that.
Best seats ever! First!
So her advice to me is also in like broken mix of Chinese and English. That was actually easy. He says, I feel your pain, ADWCTA. I have a tiger mom. My mom's like not a tiger mom. She's like the opposite of a tiger mom. She really does not like push me to do anything. She's given up on that a long, long time ago. And she's realized that every time she's given me advice, just like me doing random stuff by myself has always turned out better. So she's like so not a tiger mom. But she does still like nag about stuff, as mothers do. Do I have to call in the finishers? Everything else sucks too much. I think I need to call in the finishers. I have to wait 2 turns to call in the finishers and everything is awesome. Oh no, I missed one. That's my fault. I should have one more 1-1 on the board. I didn't realize the board was cluttered. Oh yeah, I know about Russian mothers. We grew up in a community with like a lot of Russians. It's pretty intense too.
I wonder.
Man, it's my fault though. That's like completely my fault. We should have one more finisher, and this should be 3 mana. And then I could play the Spawn of the Zoth, and everything is awesome. Like, that actually has a huge effect on what's about to happen.
This might sting.
Alright. I say you have no consecration. Like, that was a huge misplay. Usually when I make a misplay, I don't think it matters too much, but that's a huge misplay. This is fine, I have a Devolve. Look how good Devolve is. Oh, I have a Devolve and an Evolve.
Well played.
Alright, we're good.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale to you too, man. Eight one. What is this combo? It's like one of the best combos in Arena, actually. When we took, like, right after we took calling the finishers, like, Everything is Awesome became a totally good card. Without calling the finishers, Everything is Awesome is not all that spectacular.
I will fight with
It's like a mediocre late game bomb. Jade Claws, fine. Flotoss says, got Grinning Go, this is such a fun deck to watch. Yeah, man, it's all about fish. And, like, buffing fish. I'm having fun playing this deck. Alright, let's do this Jade Claws. I still need the Jade Claws. Damn. I feel like it's fine because I have a Stormforge Axe too.
Accidents. They happen.
It's good to see you again.
Squidmick, 4 months in a row. Thanks for subbing, man. Got goat, got goat.
It's getting hot.
No. Double no. This Flame Tongue doesn't even do all that much. I think it still might play, but... Alright, I have 5. That should be able to take care of everything. If it doesn't, I can hex it. If it doesn't... He still has a coin. Ugh. Hero Power, a Noyotron. Hit it once. Yeah, right? He's not gonna buff it.
It's boom o'clock.
Vaguely annoying. Hero Power, Flame Wreath Faceless. Or Hero Power, Fire Guard Destroyer. I need the tempo. Am I gonna buff this Yeti? I think I'll buff the Yeti. Alright. This is where the game is. He coins out a...
You pay, I protect.
Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. that out. Still have my 7-2 here. I'm playing even with him on card advantage. I have a Toxic Sewer Ooze, so he can't gain card advantage from his weapons. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Aww. Good. I have a bomb squad that I am not going to play.
Side effects?
You see that? I could have called it. Every time. Literally every time. It's not random. It's not like I have bad RNG, it's just not RNG at this point. Squidmix says, spending Christmas Eve with ADWCTA, best Christmas Eve ever. Kappa Pride. Alright. I missed 30 cheers from Imp Gang Boss. Imp Gang Boss, Merry Christmas from NYC, man. Merry Christmas to you too. He did things. I will do counter things. What did I give him? Oh, a Mad Bomber. That's fine.
It's boom o'clock. This might sting.
Okay. I have 4 cards. He has 5 cards. I'm waiting for my big cards, right? I have like Sea Giant, I have Everything is Awesome. I have stuff. Oh, seriously? He's actually gonna kill a totem like that? That's no fun.
X marks the spot.
This is more fun. I can Hero Power, Everything is Awesome, or I could Toxic Sewer Ooze, Everything is Awesome. Can I just win? 2, 8, 8 plus 8. What a good card. What a good card. Would have been sad if the tiger actually hurt me. Because we have the tiger. Nine 1. Alright. Oh, yes. Game over. If he doesn't remove that this turn, it's game over. Put a 3-2 out. Coin out a 3-2. You want to play a 3-2? Why wouldn't you? What are the odds I can actually kill your 3-2, man? Okay, so he is sniping. That's fine. It doesn't change what we do. It's not change what we do. This is now deadly serious. I've seen this guy before. I'm convinced he's sniping me. Hey, ADWCTA, why are all of your cards blue? It's because I have good cards. It's because this is a good deck. And I have kind of a god draw to start this. Where even if he's sniping me, it's going to be like really hard for him to do anything about it.
Best seats ever.
Setting up for this Fire Guard Destroyer buff on everything.
Drag no, stupid!
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay. Oh my god, that's 5. That legitimately says 5. I'm not ready for this.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I'm okay. I don't even know if I call in the finishers. I guess I have to. I have to do something.
Hey! Down in front!
Yeah. I don't think there's anything he could do there. Like, I don't think there's anything many decks could have done there. That was way too sick of an opening from our side. 10-1. Yeah, you can't snipe that hand. It doesn't...
Versus Jaina.
It gives you an advantage, but you're probably going to lose, too. Alright, we could throw all these away. These are not the cards that win us the game. This is good. Like, we have everything is awesome finishes so often with this deck. It's pretty sick. Good. This lets us save our coin to get the Fireguard Destroyer out or to do weird things with it. And Blue Fire says, ADWCTA, if he was actually sniping, he would have conceded to save himself 5 minutes. That may not be a bad idea, actually, if you were in his spot. Let's do this.
This might sting.
Should be okay. A Noyotron was perfectly fine, too. I don't know if this was the right move. Yeah. We could Kooky Chemist, or we could Flame Tongue Hero Power. Flame Tongue Hero Power gets 2 with 3. 2 and a 3, that's 5. If we Kooky Chemist, we have the same follow-up. No, but this will get pinged if we Kooky Chemist. This is what this deck does.
Amazing.
Now with the coin, we can keep hero powering plus playing something the next turn. Good. Forcing him to do that is very good. We can Fireguard Destroyer this. I'm not going to burn the coin on a totem here. Right? How many times now? I'm telling you, I'm not imagining this. And it's just like, I'm not saying my RNG is typically unlucky, but with Fireguard Destroyers, my RNG is extremely bad. Flipping it doesn't even do anything. I could Hex it, but that also doesn't do enough. I could coin Tournament attendee Sea Giant. Doesn't seem very necessary. I'll just Fireguard Destroyer Tournament attendee.
Best seats ever!
Alright, does he have the Flame Strike? I want to save the Sea Giant. Get the Giant out there and hope for no lands? No. Okay, so he doesn't have a Flame Strike. Seems like it would be a Flame Strike turn. Okay, he bores, so that's fine. Now I have a use for this Chemist. Chemist, coin, unbound.
Delicious spider ichor.
We're on the board now. We'll get the Sea Giant out next. We've wasted one of his hard removals. We still have a Hex. We're waiting for our Everything is Awesome to bail us out. He doesn't have a Flame Strike. That's Hexed. Good. We have a call on the finishers. Yeah, we gotta do this way. We are really on this board.
Amazing.
He thinks we're amazing. We agree with him. It'll be even more amazing if we top deck Everything is Awesome, and he lets us do it.
Fight! Count me!
Okay, 8 plus 6. I need 3 damage.
You win this.
I only had 2, but we probably were going to win this anyway. Alright. 11-1. That was a ADWCTA game, right? That was not a everything is awesome game. I'm going to take credit for that win. 11-1. Okay. Okay. We get 2 chances, and we have a win condition, and everything is awesome. Odds are with us. Let's see if they got 12s. We are facing a Shaman. That's not a great matchup for us. It's actually a very bad matchup for us. But our start is okay. We have this, we have something to protect it in case he plays a 3-2. Oh, let's turn the desktop audio back on. Probably gonna hex whatever comes out here, just for lack of anything to play.
It's time for a little blood.
No, Toxic Sewer Ooze is fine.
Someone call for the doctor.
Okay. That's definitely okay. Flame Wreath. Make him sad. Yeah, why not? He's just gonna kill it. It's 1 damage. Happy Feast of Wintervale. He has a coin still. He's not out of this. I'm probably gonna hex whatever he puts out here. I do not want to hex that. I so do not want to hex that. I am going to hex that. It's actually, hexing it is a really big counter to my 7-7 the next turn. Why hex? Well, I was gonna hit face first and then hex, but I hexed to have something to do, you know? Squad doesn't do it. I can't evolve. We're squarely in Jade Chieftain territory. I guess I can evolve Call in the finishers. But no.
Warriors, come out to play.
Put this apple on your
Good. He doesn't have the card. Bomb Squad evolve? I think I could get a better evolve. That's all. Yeah, right? Like, this is gonna be a better evolve. If I even evolve. I don't even think I need to evolve. No, I should evolve. Do I want to evolve Call in the finishers for a lot of 2-drops or Bomb Squad? Probably Bomb Squad.
Well played.
Well, I get some Jade Golems. That's pretty good. 12 wins. 12 wins with finishers, and everything is awesome. That was running the deck earlier. These later games, we kind of won without them. This is like an everything deck, right? We got 2 Flame Tongue Totems, a Wolf for the board thing. We have an Evolve, we have a Devolve. We have some Murlocs. We have the Murloc buffs. We have double Hexes. We have our big, like, you know, 4-mana Overload minions. It all kind of worked. It all kind of worked very well together. Easiest final boss ever. Yeah, I mean, we ruined him when we played the 4-mana 7/7 and he couldn't deal with it immediately, and that buffed our Trog on the board to kill to eat his Amani. All right, that's decent gold haul. How much gold do I have? I have 40k gold. Let's open the pack. This is the guaranteed pack from the arena. So this is a 12-win pack, and you know how I feel about 12-win packs. I got a legendary earlier on, but we may be looking at another one here.
Golden coming.
Flotas says all your Fireguard RNG went to that evolve at Grinning Go. Well, I was building up a lot of that RNG. I'll open one more. Old Gods pack is not the guaranteed one. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean that's how you can tell that was the 12-win pack. It didn't do anything though. This one's not doing anything either. Alright, so I promised at least one 12-win run tonight. It is 10:30. I've already delivered. This stream is going to go on until 2 a.m. and then we're going to switch over to Shady Stream and then do a co-op. I have my coffee. Feeling good. I don't do a lot of these long streams, but it's the holidays. Happy holidays, guys.